Hello and welcome back to another merchandise review from White Album 2. Today we are checking out an acrylic stand / keychain from the White Album 2 cafe. This cafe is Newtype Shinjuku. So here we have Kazusa. She has actually 2 keychains from this series. So it can be used as a keychain. We have the little chain here. And you can see on the tops of both of these parts, they can be put together as a keychain. However, I think it's kind of ugly and it doesn't really display both pieces super well. So we're going to go ahead and build it as the stand. You have the choice to do either. So the Newtype Shinjuku Cafe, as you can see their logo here, does a bunch of anime or game cafes where they have themed food and drinks from the series. So for White Album 2, they had White Album 2 food and drinks themed around each character, and they also had a little gift section where you could buy things like this keychain. They were sold in a blind bag, so you couldn't see which character you were getting. You just had to keep buying them and hope you don't get too many repeats as you try to collect the set. They were also never sold elsewhere, so this set is really hard to find because it was such a limited time cafe. But we do have our Kazusa, and I'm so happy. So this is Kazusa in her much later outfit from the closing chapter and onward, when she just looked like such a beautiful woman. She's got the tights. She's almost got the office lady look to her, but it's still a little bit more fashionable, I think. Of course, picturing Kazusa as anyone who would follow orders and be under someone else's rule of thumb, I guess, would be terrible. Haruki is about the closest we can get to that. On the back side of her, it's just a plain white, but we can see a ghost of the image from the front. So how best to put together the acrylic stand? You have to use the little divot in the bottom of the character, and it's a very, very tight fit on these. You have to really snap it in, and you can hear the plastic squeaking, but that's normal. It happens with every character. It's a really solid base. I wouldn't worry too much about anything snapping. Even on Kazusa, you can see there's so much extra plastic over here because they had to compensate for how big her hair was on this side. And they stand really well too. So if we put her down, we can see it makes a really nice base, a really beautiful display. I do kind of wish they didn't give it an option as a keychain because then this little blob wouldn't be here, and I think that would be cuter. But beggars can't be choosers, and I do love the base itself, so that's okay. So thank you so much for joining me on this merchandise review from White Album 2, and I'll be back to you with more merch reviews in the future. So until then, hope you take care. See you!